What it's like to live in the most gorgeous place in Turkey. Let's reveal what the coastal life in Mersin looks like. What to expect when you're thinking about that turquoise sea. This city is definitely one of the most charming places you have to see at least once in your life. And if you're lucky enough, you can relocate or retire there. I completely disagree that this is only just a port city. You have plenty of things to do and see surrounded Mersin. Let's discover how everyday life in Mersin can look like. What about food? I have the exact very long video about street food in Mersin, and I invite you to watch that. The only thing that I can say about Mersin food is that you should try tantuni. Find those ones which are outside of touristic places. This would be one of the dishes which you'll remember forever. And in the end of this video, we will walk to the most gorgeous place which serves HIDDEM cocktails. Literally, this is just a milkshake with strawberries and some magical ingredients. Highly recommending trying that dish. It's partially unique, and Mersin is the hometown for this cocktail. What about neighbors? If you want to visit Mersin just for a day, for a weekend, or to live there at least a couple of months, you really need to understand that this is not that touristic places such as Antalya and Alanya, and the whole thing is different. In most cases, you won't be treated as a tourist, you'll be treated as the personal guest, and this is just the beautiful experience. One of the things that I would say really differentiates people in Mersin is that they have literally cat houses. Just imagine, they have literally cat houses, dorm rooms. This is the way to understand that your neighbors would be kind and caring. What a beautiful neighbors indeed. If your motto is to walk 10,000 steps per day, this is your country, and especially Mersin is your city. The whole bay is around 10 kilometers to one side and 10 kilometers back. This is just beautiful, and in this video we are walking in Sea. It's literally half an hour by bus or car from Mersin. This is a really famous beach and place. So if you prefer not walking by sea or just walking in sea, this is just your place. And I would call Mersin that industrial city, and lots of streets. They are really long and you have to walk a lot if you don't use your personal transportation or public transportation. But what I love about Turkey as well, Mersin, if you are tired and you really need to stop and rethink your whole journey, here and there are chai places, coffee places, or even that perfect autumn places where you can rest between running errands. As we are talking now, then Mersin, it is almost the midst of October. It's over 25 degrees Celsius. I mean, how come if you live somewhere where it's 4 seasons, or you live somewhere where it's not that hot throughout the year, you'll understand that this is the perfect place. You have sea, you have the beautiful temperature almost in the middle of the autumn. What else can be better? My favorite part about such type of weather and Turkey as well is that you can literally sit there almost in the street. You see the sea, you're sitting in beautiful restaurant having the best dinner. or breakfast, and you just enjoy the life as it is. What a beautiful way to live your life. Time comes, but that airport in Mersin is still under construction. The nearest airport is in that beautiful city, Adana. I have a video about this city in 2 videos. Highly recommending. If you commute through Adana, stay there at least for a couple of days. This is completely different city. I bet you've never ever seen in your life. It's not a touristic place. This is a true hidden gem of Turkey. And this airport is around 78 kilometers from the Mersin. Next comes the airport in Antakya. It's almost 200 kilometers away, and literally that is it. It's not that close that it is, for example, in Ankara or Istanbul, but you are going to ride the beautiful roads. Sometimes you'll see sea, sometimes you'll see mountains. So this would be just an hour and a half beautiful journey, worthy to wait to see Mersin. As I've talked a lot about the industrial style of Mersin, it's not that industrial city, just the huge ports inside the city, but everything else, which is the beautiful nature, lies outside of the city. And this is really great. Most expats live also outside of Mersin in the new buildings and really closer to Kizkalesi where we are walking today. And this is just beautiful because you can live on the very first line and it's still affordable. It's hard to do in Mersin because there is literally more people which want to live on the first line by the sea than there are actually buildings. So if you're choosing where to live closer to Kizkalesi to Silifke, this is your very first choice. And if you want to travel somewhere to the wild nature, anything beautiful starts from the hour away from the Mersin. National parks, forests, mountains, everything that you can imagine you will have in this province around Mersin, and the commute is, to be honest, really quick. This is my favorite part of exploring each and every country in the world, and this is understanding the core thing of the country, and this is culture. If you've been in Turkey, you understand that this is a different country. They act differently, they look at you differently, and you are looking differentiating to the locals, and this is the beauty of Turkey. If you think about the Mersin as the city, yes, this is more conservative city than, for example, Istanbul or Antalya. So this means that if you'll be sunbathing inside the city in your bikini, you'll have stairs, and if you are a woman and you will be alone on the beach, probably the experience won't be that pleasurable for you. But if it's about Kizkalesi or other public beaches outside of the city, things are pretty much as everywhere. In Turkey, people are just enjoying their time under the beautiful sea and seeing that castle on the horizon. And if you want to understand the true culture of hospitality of Mersin, again, I invite you to see the video about Mersin street food. If you can't understand the city or country, just try to taste it. Go to local cafes and restaurants, and you'll know everything about the country and those little secrets as well.